Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio, and today I am doing mission inspiration for July. I feel like it's been a long time since I've done a voiceover with all those watercolors for July. And of course I have a cold when I decide I want to start talking. So the first prompt for this particular project was to scrape color on your page. Now that page on the left hand side, I wasn't actually going to make this a two-page thing, but I end up doing it because I put all the leftover stuff on that side and it ends up coordinating and looking like one whole project. So anyway, this is just craft paint. I think Craft Smart is what it is, and I just picked some gray and some black and some white, and I decided it needed more coverage, so going in there, and I was thinking I needed to lighten it up a bit too, since this is the background. It's easier to go onto a lighter background than a darker one, so that's the plan. And that's just a plastic card that came in advertising. That's just a big bottle of white craft paint. I bought the white in a big one. Alright, so I let that dry. Now the prompt was to glue tea bag or coffee filters fragments. I don't have either. I don't drink a lot of tea and I've never saved the packets. I don't have coffee filters. So this is my cheat. This is little squares from Dress Pattern. I thought it had the right color, so, you know. And I cut them into little small squares like a tea bag would be. I think it works okay. Like I said, that left side was just leftover stuff. Alright, dry again. So now we're going to add texture with a stencil, and I figured I would just pull out this word stencil and just drag some molding paste over it. I'm truly not really focusing on how many words are complete, just sticking it on there. And yep, see, I'm not even adding texture paste, I'm just scraping the leftover on there, see? Leftover page, regular page. Alright, so it has three colors. I can't remember now. But kind of a yellowy color was one of them. And this craft paint is gone all stiff, so I'm mushing it to soften it. And the prompt was to make marks with your finger. So that's what I'm doing, making dots. So I think at this point I just decided to make them all one big spread. And the colors were yellow, ochre, burnt orange, and gray. The orange isn't really a burnt orange, but I just use what I have. I figure close is good enough. It's just going in an old travel brochure, and it's a journal for me, so. Okay, so the next prompt was to add a self-portrait. Well, when you're traveling, they suggest you have copies of your documents, and these were old ones that I'd torn up, and obviously I just stuck the photos in my scrap stash, so I had them, and I decided to add a few more elements and make this kind of my focal. And I'm just trying to figure out what I like best, what arrangement I want. I fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. And take a picture, because then I decide I like it, and then I change it. Conserving paper by doing that. and decide to have them on both sides of the book. I don't know about the add a self-portrait thing. And I'm trying to think of when those photos were taken. Like the larger one's an old passport photo, and the smaller one's an old driver's license. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear the dogs. They're making weird noises. Alright, and that paper that I just glued on is, I don't know if you saw it, it was inside of an envelope. I have those and I never use them, so I figured I'd get them used up. Okay, I've closed the door, so hopefully no more background noise. Anyway, I was saying that this is a travel brochure. It's like a thick magazine size, though. Really nice. This is a new one because I filled up my last one. I will do a flip through of that one sometime soon and upload that if you're interested. Oh, the next prompt was add illegible scribbles or journaling. So they really aren't, they're nonsensical words. And it's kind of funny. They usually all start with an S. You see that? Okay, I can see why. Shelley Studio, you got me. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be doing a flip through of my previous one, and it was from the beginning, so there are a lot of pages. So that might be kind of long, but the ones I don't like, I'll just do fast. Okay, so the next prompt was to add one word 3 times on the page. Well, I was looking at the stenciling, and I have the word joy 3 times already. So there's my word 3 times on the page. This also had word prompts, and I don't think I use any of the words. The word prompts were picture, shadow, freedom, sketch, truth. Well, there's picture on there, so that's what you get. Alright, and the last prompt was to finish with some sparkle, shine, or luster. And this is glitter paint. I can't remember. It's by Tulip. I was using it a lot at one point, so I bought a big tube. And now I hardly use it at all, so I have this huge tube of sparkly. So already to the close-ups. What do you think? Did it turn out? Kind of like it, even though it's kind of gray colors. If you did like it, please hit like. Feel free to share, comment, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.